Alrighty. I don't know what just happened. Hold on. My thing is a little
Don't
messed
break it.
up.
You have to buy it.
Yeah, technical difficulties. That's where we'd go.
No, I don't know what. I think,
Oh. You've got Windows in the wrong place because we were all foreheads.
I know. I don't know what is going on with Discord right now. Hello? Hi! Hi, everyone. Don't mind us. We're having problems. Everything was fine, so I don't know why it did that.
This is why we can't have nice things.
I know,
Yep.
right? Like, geez. I blame Kevin, but...
Damn it, Kevin, you have one job.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, my one job was to assign all the important tasks to Nick.
Okay. Well, I mean, just... Whatever, guys.
I still heart you. Still heart you so much.
Oh, thank you.
Yep. We this would be so much more difficult without the work that Nick and Jess put into this when they're here. So I appreciate them as I ridicule them.
So, yes, alright. While I'm getting this set up, we can start at any time, or we can
All right. Yeah.
continue, so...
I'm gonna adjust.
As you move around Windows, I'm gonna kick this off.
We're gonna die.
Yeah. I'm gonna kill all of my players, no big deal.
Right.
I mean, spoiler alert, I put a lot of work into this game. I'm not going to kill you all in session
Thank
2 on purpose. But what we're going to do is we're going to go back a couple of years in the Forgotten Realm. We're going to go back before the return of Netherese, back before the Spell Plague, Tungan Horde invasion, back before the Time of Troubles. We're talking old school here, when Cyric and Kelemvor were still living on the world as humans. And Manshun was in charge of the Zentarum. He ruled openly from Zental Keep. King Azun IV, Cormyr, was on the throne. And when we last left our group here, King Azun IV was under attack. Our party was at the Church of Gond, and we're trying to find some information on the blue Azure symbols that were tattooed onto their forearms when King Azun's carriage pulled up out front and began to give a speech. And as they heard his voice, the sigils on their arm started to glow bright and burn, and they were compelled to attack King Azun. And that's where we begin this week, is with the attack on the king. Let's get ready to Regicide.
Great.
I've been holding that joke all week. I'm going to use it every chance I get.
I'm ready.
All right. So I'm going to say we start this with an initiative roll.
Oh, shit.
Mm-hmm.
18 plus...
Oh, God. Character sheet.
Now, Jess can't be
20
with
for
us.
me.
Yeah, Jess can't be with us tonight, so I'm going to be playing her character, Volna, for a bit.
Sorry.
We're more than 20.
20 for me. Yeah,
Well,
sorry.
I have 19. I don't know if I have any pluses. Give me 1 second. Sorry.
17 to a 21.
Dang, we are ready to go.
Yep.
Hello, where are you? Oh, there you are. Sorry guys, I'm holding up the bus. Okay, nope, just a
Okay.
19.
Alright, so, Colt, you spring into action first here. What you see in front of you, you're standing just inside the entrance to the Temple of Gond. And there's a wide courtyard in front of you with the king's carriage, and 8 halberdiers are escorting the carriage, as well as a coachman driving the carriage. The king has stepped out off of the carriage and is standing in front of it, and the purple-robed wizard Vandergehast, the court wizard, is next to him. He's kind of hits that classic wizard who's been sitting around and doesn't get much exercise. He's got a bit of a paunch to him, but his eyes are solid and he's looking around for threat. So, what are you going to be doing here with your action turn?
Well, see, that's a good question. You say this is a compulsion. Is this kind of like what kind of level is this compulsion? Is this kind of like the only thing I can think of right now?
It
Kill.
It starts with a searing pain, and the thought of moving forward alone lessens that a little bit. Now, you can try to fight it, but that would require a will save, and we'll see where we go from there. Also, that would happen at the end of your turn.
Okay, well, I'm a pretty compulsive individual anyway, as evidenced by the fact that I flung myself off of the chair at that guy anyway. So you know what?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna spend a key point, and I'm gonna dash towards the king.
Okay, so you're going to clear the distance.
Just clear as quickly as much of the distance as I can. So that's like I think I got a 45 speed right now.
You are a fast little guy. That much
40
I'm
speed,
certain
sorry.
of. Yeah.
So I'm gonna clear like 80.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, if you're going full out on there, you're actually going to be able to get in between some of those guards and be in striking distance of Vandergehast. Vanji to his friends.
Yep, and I will do so because I can use. Well, no, because they're probably not larger than me anyway. So halfling nimbleness doesn't really count for that. But
well, you're small. They're medium. So yes, they are large enough that works.
Okay, yeah. So I'll move through them and get within striking distance of the wizard, and that's the key point. So that's a bonus action, and that's my double movement. Do I still get now an attempt to break this with a will save, or should I? Or is that done for this turn?
Let's get your will save in there. You've closed the distance. You're an obvious threat. The guards are reacting to you.
Okay. So sorry. The wisdom is 3 plus 3, so 6 total.
No shocker here. That didn't do it. But yeah, you were standing right in front of the head of the Cormyrean War Wizards. Whim.
Okay. Am I compelled to use a spell? Yeah, that's the. I just want to make sure,
You feel compelled to act in whichever way you think is the most effective to achieve the goal of assassinating the king.
Okay, and you said that the purple wizard is right by the king?
Correct.
Vandergast? Okay.
Yes.
So, then, I am going to... Papers I have. Electronic devices is great. Would I try to use the most effective thing possible that I think that would...
Up to your judgment.
Don't do that. So, what I would probably hope to try to do is to do Crown of Madness on Vandergast, so that he would then act and hurt the king.
Okay. So the first thing you do is roll to see if that surges.
The
spell.
Oh, if it surges, a spell. Okay, that's right. Mm-hmm. So, because this Crown of Madness, it's a Wisdom save of 15 for him.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. So I have a natural 1 for that.
Oh.
Did we determine it was a 1 or a 20 that surges?
I think it was a 1, right?
I think you said 20, because in the book it says 1, you had 1 and 20.
Oh.
So it's up to you. I don't care either way. Bring it on.
You know what? I like the idea of a surge right here, so let's go with it.
Why not? Do it.
And we'll codify that. One
kind of
surge
hiding in the doorway, sneaking it out.
So, do you have a pair of 10-sided dice for
a 10-sided die?
Yep.
Yeah. That ain't it.
It's a 1 to 100 table.
Do you have the table up, or?
I do.
You do. Okay, so you just want me to roll a d10?
2d10, and tell me which one is a 10
2d10.
station. Yep.
2D. Okay, that's a 12. Yeah, I'm grabbing the wrong thing. Where the heck did that one go? I'm just hiding dice for myself, guys. Don't let me.
It happens. It happens. But yeah, I have a hard copy of your chart in my notebook here, ready to go at any time.
That's why you're the best, dude. Okay. All right, 2d10.
I mean,
got
honestly, yeah.
Alrighty, I have a 7 and a 4.
74.
Am I plan again? Please don't.
Okay. Roll a d12 for me.
Oh.
Okay. Yes. Okay. That's 12. 5. What did I do?
Okay. The first thing you can feel, what happens when your spells get away from you, and
dear.
and you get extra stuff in with them. So you let that spell go, and it flies off towards its goal. Vandergast puts up a hand and says, "No, counterspell. That's not going to happen." But the counterspell only catches the Crown of Madness. Beside him, the king just kind of gets this look on his face that he's eaten a bad piece of fruit, and he looks like he doubles over a little bit and kind of gives that cat hacking up a hairball kind of sound. And he's going to be poisoned for quite a bit of time.
Yes.
And between the wretches, he's trying to say something, but it doesn't come out. Yeah.
Is Felix Unger right now from The Odd Couple? Anyone?
No, not so much.
Fine. Nobody likes The Odd Couple. Okay. Walter Matthau. It's a really good movie.
Listen, I'll have to watch it. Okay, so.
And would you like to make a will save at the end of your turn?
Oh,
Try to push
absolutely.
this compulsion off.
I did D20, right?
Correct.
All right. So 18 plus. You said it's wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
Wisdom is 0, so 18.
Okay, that is enough to regain control of yourself. Maybe it was the chaotic surge of magic that gave you a little bit of extra boost there, but you've got control of your actions again. The bonds on your arm are still burning and on fire.
Can I duck back around and hide in the church where they won't see me? Because I was trying to do it from the doorway.
Yes, you still have a move action. Well, the saving throw would happen at the end of your turn, so you don't have the option of move after that.
Good to know.
Lazdrada.
Yes. So I'm gonna go a little odd here, and I'm feeling this compulsion to attack, but I'm also feeling this compulsion just defend myself. So I'm going to call upon the Spirit Guardians. I'm gonna cast that, which they're gonna protect me. Let me see. You can designate any number of creatures you see to be unaffected by it. Sorry, I'm just. Let me see.
No. I'm kind of familiar with this spell. This is gonna be fun.
Okay, I can't remember. I don't know if this is a defensive one or if this is an attacking one.
Yes. It's a little bit of both.
It's a little bit of, because I see the damage here, but I'm just
now,
trying.
Normally, what you want to do is you want to nominate your allies and say they're clear.
Okay. Well, yes, my current two. Well, I don't know. Oh, that's right, because we've got.
Balna is still there behind you. She hasn't acted yet.
Okay, so I'm gonna designate those guys as my allies, and I'm gonna go on a weird thing, and I'm gonna try and designate, because I'm trying not to get involved in this or try to attack at all, but I'm gonna try and designate the king as an ally.
You cannot. The king is not your ally at the moment.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. Okay, yep. So I'll just designate the party as the allies.
Now it only has a range of 15 feet.
Yep.
That's gonna. One question I do have for you though is the spirit guardians that you summon in this swirling cloud of spirits 15 feet around you. What do they look like?
So They are going to be basically a. So I'm trying to see. Because it says you can do angelic or fey, but I feel like a fey would be more appropriate. Help.
It's kind of a thematic choice. One way to do it that kind of comes to my mind would be the spirits of your dwarven ancestors.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this horde of dwarven spirits comes up around you wielding hammer and pick.
Yes. Yes.
So yeah, you've made that your presence well known.
Yes. So that's going to be my action.
Mhm.
I'm trying to see. I don't think there's really much else I can really.
Moving forward.
I'm gonna try and fight it.
Okay. So you're going to move forward, and then you're going to make your will save.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. How much? Hey, what's my move again?
Yeah. Your movement's 25, so
Okay,
you're going
thank
to get less than half the way there. Make your will save.
Alrighty. Let's see. Sorry if I'm a little unresponsive. My brain's fried today, so.
Yeah.
Ooh. 19. Are there any things that I have to add to that or no?
No, you were good. Well, yeah, you add your modifier to it.
That's wisdom, right? Or
Yeah.
okay.
Your wisdom save is +6. So a 25 total is more than adequate.
Welcome to the freedom.
Yeah. Welcome to the freedom.
Now,
For a second.
yeah.
Yeah,
so-
right.
Yeah.
Contract,
Again,
I'm sure.
you kind of force your will to the surface, and that bond is burning more than it did even before when you cast the detect magic on it. It's intense.
The dispel?
The dispel magic,
Dispel.
but you've got control of yourself again.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't cast that on myself, by the way. That.
That was me. I didn't.
No, that was before. Okay.
Yeah. No.
Then Volna is going to act. She's going to drop to her knee and fire an arrow directly at the king.
Oh shit.
No natural 20.
Well, she didn't natural 20, but
Close to the
she is amazingly accurate with that bow. And I'm pretty sure he just hit.
Yowza.
I just gave him a stomach ache, that's all. By accident,
You
really.
gave him a stomach ache to to help with that. An arrow to the stomach should work.
I was going for the other guy, really.
Yeah.
You know, he cheated me at a card game. It wasn't good enough.
Yeah. She's going to the arrow she shoots goes directly for the king's heart. And smashes against a barrier of arcane force inches away from his body.
Holy shit.
And then she's going to draw her sword and charge forward.
She doesn't save.
She does not make her saving throw. The King's Guard are going to advance and take care of the immediate threat of Colt. So you have 2 veteran warriors attacking you, Colt. What is your armor class?
17.
Okay. They've both managed to miss you. At that moment, the king will take his action. And there's a distinct change in his demeanor. Through the nausea, you hear him like, "No, not again. This isn't what I signed on for. This isn't it."
Not really him.
It is not the king. And Colt, when you hear the voice coming out of this man who was not the king, the bond goes back into its restful state. You're once again in control of your action. But you did just attempt to attack the king, and the guards have no idea that you are now under your own control.
I didn't attack. I just ran forward. I'm a fan. I want an autograph.
He really did. Just totally at Comic-Con, it's like, I love you!
Vandergehast reaches over, puts his hand on the king's shoulder, casts a spell, they both teleport away.
Spellcasters go. Alright, let's go. Hopefully.
The other guardsmen, though, are going to attempt to subdue you. And the other... another one's going to come up to surround Colt. He's going to miss. Those 3 guardsmen, if I add their dice together, may have made a hit. The remaining 5 are going to rush over towards Lasdrada, Volna, and Wim. And that's going to put up to Colt's turn, top of the order.
They miss because I'm so tiny.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay. I at that point in time, I really will just throw my hands up and I say, sorry, I got carried away. Okay, I saw the king. I wanted to thank him. I'm sorry. Try to bluff my way out of it.
Roll deception with disadvantage.
So, one last question. I rolled an 8 and a 1, but because of a halfling, I get to roll that 1
You
again,
get to
right?
re-roll the 1, yes.
Nice.
But still an 8, so that's a 11 total.
Right.
He didn't really do anything. I did.
I know, right? He
Yeah.
just ran up. He didn't attack.
He's super excited.
It looked, yeah. The instant of the what you see right now is it looks like they're trying to subdue you and arrest you, not kill you. So with a little bit of hands up, their combat stance shifts. Wim,
They're coming for me too, you said, yeah?
there are 5 heavily armored purple dragon knights running towards the top of the stairs.
They're coming to the but are they directly coming towards me?
Yes.
Okay. So if I were to use my move action, who else is in here that could have seen what I was doing? Or was someone really paying attention?
There's enough people around that you've drawn attention. This was
Okay. Is there any way that I could sneak into a corner and use a spell so I could use Disguise Self? Would I know that from what I could see, or where I could quickly get away? Do that, like, oh, they went that way. Or no.
You'd find it difficult to get
Alright, I can
out
do
of
that.
line of sight to pull that switcheroo off.
Alrighty, no worries. Then...
Yeah. There's maybe 20, 25 people there that were there at the temple, and everybody is looking at your group right now. They're all backing away to give the guardsmen room to work.
Check out these guys.
So I have what's it? I have thaumaturgy. Thaumaturgy? Is that right?
Thaumaturgy.
Thaumaturgy. And then I could do a couple of things with that. I can make the ground rumble or whatever. So I think I want to let that happen. I'm gonna make the ground rumble. And then fall to my knees. I'm like, I am sorry. I was only trying to show my love. I am so sorry. Oh, forgive me, my Lord Gaunt. Oh, forgive me, my Gordon. I was only trying to show my love. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Okay. So I think a deception check, again, with disadvantage.
Okay. Disadvantage. Okay. Sorry, I got which one's both 20s. Okay. Okay, so I have 20 and 11. So you said deception?
Yep.
Deception I have plus 4.
Okay.
So it was 11 and then so 15.
Yeah. they're still a few feet away from you, but they're rushing up. And again, it looks like they're more inclined to arrest than kill at the moment.
It was a blessing. I'm so sorry. Yes.
Now, Lasdrada, you have a horde of angry spirits around you right now.
Hi, yeah, sorry, I was feeling a little lonely, so I needed to call upon spirits to keep me company, because I don't know how to talk to people. Um, and I'm just gonna kind of, like, play it off as, like, please, don't arrest me, I didn't do anything.
The lead soldier dropped the spell and dropped to your knees.
But, okay, fine. So I'm just gonna, at this point, I'm gonna be a good little person, and just...
Okay. Volna follows suit and also surrenders along with you. The next couple of minutes are pretty frantic. You're separated from your weapons. They shackle you up, and they quickly remove you from this courtyard. They take you to a local barracks building, where they throw you all in a. They throw the three of you in a cell. They separate Volna, and they don't even really tell you what's going on or what's going to be happening next. What you hear from them mostly is that Vandergehast is going to be returning to deal with you shortly.
So in that time, I'm just gonna try and, like, go to the corner, and I'm just gonna try and ask, I'm gonna ask my... Sorry, I keep forgetting his name, and I feel really bad.
Dumathoin.
Dumathoin, thank you. I'm gonna ask Dumathoin for guidance. Just please let me know that we're where we need to be. Please just let me know that this is gonna be all right. I don't want to die. I recently just left that cave. I haven't even seen the world.
You guys act like you've never been in a jail cell.
I haven't. I mean,
been
well,
there
I've
before.
been underground, but you know, that's something completely different.
I thought we were probably. Would they have shackled us inside the cell, or
Yes.
they take the shackles off?
Yeah.
Or we still
And your shackles are a little bit different. It's actually like a glove that has wooden blocks between each of your fingers.
Can I
so
be like
you-
bewitched and you sort of
No.
nah? Girl had to try.
Later, there is a metamagic feat you can get for that.
Good to know. I will see.
It's a subtle spell, I think is what it's called.
Did I not-
So as Lasdrada drops to his knees and prays, just a few feet to the side of him, the one of the stones in the wall, about a large stone block, slides back.
Wait, slides back as in it comes into our thing,
It
or
slides back into the wall.
okay, all right,
And,
that's gonna change how I react.
A bearded man pokes his head out. Come with me if you want to live. I've always wanted to say that.
God,
Yeah, you did.
And hurry, the guards will be back soon.
Can I?
Well,
Is it possible to try to slip out of my shackles as I go?
Give me an escape attempt, which would be, in your case, most likely Dex Acrobatics.
Okay, so that's a 7 plus 7, so that's a 14.
Okay. No, the shackles don't keep you from moving so much. You wouldn't be able to do any of your high-speed acrobatics, but you can shuffle through this hole in the wall, basically crawl through it.
I'm just gonna follow. I'm gonna, like, cut my prayer short and be like, all right, let's go, and then get in the start shuffling.
As I start walking, this is also going to add to our list of crimes when we walk out of the cell. Just remember that.
Oh, I've only worked in a lab for so long, so why not?
I'm kind of having fun, but at the same time very anxious. So let's just not talk about this right now.
would I know if the knock spell would work to get these off of my hands?
It would, but you can't cast spells with
It's
those
verbal.
on your hands. Oh, is it verbal only?
It's verbal.
Okay. If there's no somatic component, then yes.
Front booger!
And
Yay!
the bearded man pulls a key out of his pocket and is like, okay, that works too.
You should leave with that!
I left when opening the door.
You came through a box!
True.
And he goes to unlock the shackles on your two companions. I don't know
Wow.
where they took the elf. We're working on that, but we need to go because they're going to find that probably pretty soon.
Yeah.
Name's Cutthroat McGill.
I like those with names. Hi, Cutthroat. How are you?
I've been better. This is busy. This is not how we
let's
wanted
go.
our day
Let's
to go.
Yeah, we probably should, as you said. Yeah.
This tunnel winds down into Tilverton's sewer system. For reasons lost to history, Tilverton's sewer system is far more robust than a town this needs. So this sewer tunnel is a full 8-foot high, 10-foot wide sewer that would be adequate under a major city like Suzail or Waterdeep. But here you are in this backwater town of Tilverton walking through this massive sewer tunnel. I think the dwarves were involved with this. They overbuild everything.
Yeah.
No offense. No offense.
No, that's quite all right. I would have to agree with you on that one.
Before we kind of leave the immediate, we're in the sewers right now, right?
Mhm.
I want to have a cantrip called Message, and I'd like to do that to Valna to find out where she is.
She is out of range.
So she's not where we immediate vicinity.
Yeah.
So there's somewhere else.
Message has a relatively short range.
30 feet.
Yeah, 30 feet. Yeah. She's
So
definitely
if
on that.
okay, so even if I was in the cell and I cast it then, it wouldn't have.
It wouldn't have worked then either.
Worked it. Okay, so she was in. Taking somewhere else. Okay.
He takes you off the tunnel. There's stairs that go up, stairs that go down, and you find yourself in a you find yourselves in a kind of a hall, wide hall. There's tapestries, torches. Somebody has gone to tremendous effort to make this place not just habitable, comfortable. You're led through a large stone door. There's actually an ogre pushes the door open to let you guys in. And he is a big, meaty, beefy fellow. Like, hello! Welcome to the guild hall!
Glad to be here. Thanks for your help.
I am Zug.
Zug! Hi, Zug. How are you?
They tell me not to talk to visitors. Sorry.
I pat it. If I can reach and pat his cheek, I'm like, you can always talk to me.
You're led into this over-decorated, luxurious room. There's a fat man on a sofa.
If you say his name's Jabba, I'm gonna walk away.
No.
right.
But he is easily above 400 pounds. He is a big man, and he's just he's got a bucket of food in front of him. You're not sure what it is, but it's definitely barbecued.
Oh, this is definitely an image of me.
And he sets his bucket down and licks his fingers. Is like, well, what do you have to say for yourselves trying to kill our king? I'm just fooling. I don't really care about that so much. Welcome to the Tilverton Thieves Guild, the true Thieves Guild of Tilverton. And who am I addressing right now?
When you say it's a true, you have a lot of imposters going around right now.
He points at the sigils on your arms. Are you familiar with the fire knife?
Some. My name is Colt.
Welcome,
Whim.
Colt.
Whim de Morali. Honor, sir.
Los Drada Stonecrag. Here and living.
Better than the alternative.
And you shall be for a while, my friend. Put my hand in his arm.
Well, we went to no small risk to get you out of that cell before Vandergast returned to do who knows what.
We still have a member missing.
Yes, we're trying to track her down. For why she was separated from the three of you. But
Maybe because she tried to kill the king, put an arrow right in his heart.
Well, you all try.
No.
At least that's what.
Trying, but really wanting to. I guess
At least that's what old Vanjie believes, and as far as he's concerned, it's only his opinion that matters.
Do you think it's an inside job?
I believe that the fire knives are bad for business. They're murderous thugs and assassins. They've got no sense of profit to them. Can't do business like that. We smuggle. We steal. Some prostitution on the side. No crimes that actually hurt people.
Huh.
But those zealots just want to spill blood.
Are all these the zealots?
Excuse me?
Are all of these the zealots? Each of the icons?
Well, I only know the three of those. And yes, they're absolutely zealots. The Zentarum are all on that world domination game, and that's not good for anybody except the top of that.
It's like having a lot of children. Like, why would you want to rear that many things?
And I don't even know what that fanged palm thing is, but it can't possibly be good. Our problems here. Go ahead, my friend.
Oh no, you mentioned the fire knives, and I'm getting a little tired. Wake up with a symbol of them and everything. I'm from Westgate, and there was a brief appearance of them a while ago. They came in, they disrupted everything, and then disappeared.
Well, they didn't disappear. They came here. They're hell-bent on getting revenge on the king, kicking them out in the first place.
That's the fire knives?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they've had a bit of luck on their side. They've kidnapped Princess Alusair.
Oh, so Gari was a part of that?
No, I don't think so.
Can they tell if he's lying or not?
Give me an insight check.
That is not a 20.
Mm-hmm.
17 plus insight is 3, so 20.
It's a dirty
Natural.
20.
Dirty 20.
Okay. Now, Gari's maybe got bad judgment, but good taste. Him and the princess ran off a while ago, and they were doing who knows what. Not my business.
No regard for anybody else. Like a Thelma and Louise action kind of thing?
They were on the run, having some adventure. The princess is a wild one, from what I hear.
Such as youth.
But she ended up in the hands of the fire knives, and they're holding her hostage. That's almost certainly why the king's in town at all.
But that wasn't the king, though, right?
No, that wasn't the king.
No.
No, that's we've been hearing rumors that the king's had a body double for the last couple of months. Ever since the fire knives became active again. That's just someone who's really good at giving an impression of the king.
I'm glad I gave him a stomach ache, if anything. It wasn't the real thing.
But that brings us to our actual problem.
Hmm.
King is here. The real king is here in Silverton.
Is he staying with his friends, the Gunderstones?
I believe so, yes. And the king and the king's men bring a lot of attention to our smuggling operation out of the Stoneland.
Hmm.
That's business. I like it. So what you guys are going to do for me?
Not out of the kindness of your heart, but getting us out.
Oh, no. We can just send you back to that cell, and this all gets cleared up on our side. We look like heroes for capturing you again. We can spin that, no problem.
Which you should. I get it.
But we have a win-win scenario here. If you save the princess, King goes home. Business goes back to normal. Fire knives, well, I don't think you're going to be rescuing the princess without dealing with our fire knife problem. And if I don't mistake my guess, you guys have plenty of incentive to clear them out of here anyway.
I would like a little revenge. I've been branded twice in my life, and I don't want it anymore.
Sure, we'll go with that. I'm not going to step on good motivation when I see it.
I have a list.
Now, when the fire knives came into town, they took our true guild hall, not this barely adequate representation of our guild hall. I barely had time to get my sofa in here. It was dramatic.
Still cozy. You have an ambiance.
Thank you. But they're in our old headquarters. And, well, frankly, they're sitting in our old treasury, too. So I can offer you, as a gift, a map to get you into the old guild hall.
It's not really much of a gift if you want us to do this job. That's kind of just like making your life easier.
Called marketing, my son.
I mean, technically it's making our lives easier too because, well, we're not going to have people constantly on our backs. Like, oh, I don't know, the guards.
Did he tell us his name? Did I miss that?
Arthur Grossman.
Arthur Grossman.
He's a gross man.
I do not judge.
Cutthroat.
You cannot in
over.
retail. I'm in retail, my friend. Everybody.
Cutthroat leans over and whispers in your ear. Most of us call him Fat Man.
Huh.
And
I can relate.
Arthur speaks up. I heard that, Gary.
I would never think of doing that, good sir. You have done us a kindness. However, with the escalation of this endeavor, given that there are a lot of individuals at the location, the fire knives, as you said, right? Or that's what he said, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I would hope a little bit of incentive. We certainly appreciate that, and also eventually, hopefully, get our companion. But if we were to go and embark on this endeavor to get you back your guild hall, would there be a little bit of a tip or, a little bit more incentive to help us in continuing on our journeys to rectify our situation?
You are trying to hustle me.
Well,
No, don't get me wrong. I'm impressed.
I hope so. I am in the guild business, so I understand it all. But you have been so gracious to us, but there's always the upsell.
Tell you what. If you survive this, and the king leaves, I'm sure we can find some way to show our gratitude. But let's not get ahead of ourselves here.
There?
There's 3 checkpoints between here, that the fire knives are set up between here and the guild hall.
Okay.
And
All into the sewers?
yes, I'm not entirely certain there's any way around them. Their head for security, I guess when you're in the assassination business, you get a little paranoid, and they are most certainly paranoid.
But
Go
don't
ahead.
they also kind of like worship a bloodthirsty god anyway? So, you gotta expect to be paranoid that's everybody's going to turn on each other eventually, right? I mean, who knows?
Yeah, but I don't know how their internal structure works. I know they're zealots. They worship some murder god.
Do they wear orange robes?
On occasion, yes.
It's in your bow.
So do we have an agreement here?
If you would go along with those checkpoints. I would hope. Let me confer with my companions first before I...
We can map things out for you. We think we know about where they're at, but we haven't gotten too close. We're not trying to kick open that hornet's nest.
If you would graciously allow me a moment with my lovely companions.
Sure.
First.
Take your time. Picks up his food bucket and pulls out a leg of something.
Colt, Lestrada, quietly to them. How do you proceed? Would you feel going forward?
It's pretty simple. We're screwed up there, up in that cell. We try to kill a king even though he's not a king, so they're not going to differentiate. Oh, it's just whatever.
The idea.
Yeah. So my thing is, we get the princess back, and what they don't realize is it's a lot better for us, because if we walk in with the princess, the king does leave, giving them back their guild. Then we got instant access to this king here, who, God, king's got all kinds of stuff they can give, right?
I know, but will this not re-trigger if we're in his company?
Unless...
Call it an...
Well, I was going to say, if in our venture we find the ones who did this, it's quite possible we might end this curse before we return. Though that may be some speculation. It's worth a try. What else do we have going on for ourselves?
True. Certainly seems like a hit list.
Yes.
After we get the one job done, we have another. And as much as I love Kill Bill, I don't want that to be my vendetta.
Yeah. So
do you trust this man?
No. Why would you
are
trust?
Being set upon?
Why would you trust a thieves guild leader? I mean, okay. Well, let me rephrase that.
You know more than I. I try my business try to be straightforward.
I trust that what he says to us right now is accurate. That doesn't mean the winds won't change 2 days from now. So I say we jump on it now while we have a chance. Let's go deal with some zealots and see what happens.
Agreed.
I concur. I have some spells I am wary to try that I would like to.
And I want to find out if that guy's real name is Gary. Because I heard you just say it a second ago. So
I know Gary was really nice, wasn't he? I appreciate the candy.
Yeah. Gary.
I turned back with a flourish to Sir Grossman, and with a very respectful bow, we shall take your bounty and get back your guild hall.
I knew we were going to work something out. Didn't I tell him, Gary? I knew we were going to work this out.
And I reached my hand out to shake his hand for the deal.
He looks around and just kind of does his thing, wipes it on his shirt, and it's still greasy when he reaches out and shakes your
Which
hand.
is fine. I've dealt with worse customers.
I'm gonna side to Colt. So yeah, his name really is Gary. Confirmed.
I know it. Yeah, that's not gonna work out so well. I understand why he's cutthroat, right? Yeah.
The deal is struck, Sir Grossman, and our fortunes will ever be fortuitous.
Then I think I have something here that's going to make your lives a bit easier. And he reaches over, picks up a little bell, and rings it. One of the tapestries pushes
Oh, cool!
aside.
We're getting a bell.
I need one of those. I want curtains to open up when I ring a bell.
Yeah.
And two scrawny little like street kids come out with this chest between them, like an open, basically a box with handles on it. It's not that much glorified. And your weapons and the other things that were taken from you were inside. We know a guy in the garrison. Just saying.
You got a guy. I like
We
it.
got a guy.
They're always the best guys, right? Gavin, you could learn a thing or two.
Yeah. Hey, we got these guys over here.
You can't get nothing done without a guy.
True.
Change your name to Guy instead of Gary. I think that would work really well for you.
Yeah. This is my henchman, George.
These work for everybody.
So yeah, as you're sorting through your possessions and recovering them, Grossman gave you the map, and he's got some areas circled on it where he thinks the checkpoints are. That's about right. We're not entirely certain. We didn't get too close, but we know the area. That's our home turf.
Yeah. Anything in the sewers that we should be be aware of as we're going through, in addition to these checkpoints and these men?
Oh yeah, the sewers are not safe.
Well, I figured that. Yeah.
We know there's some trolls down in there. Don't know how they got in there. They're in there.
You gotta do,
And, OTUGs, always an issue.
Antiochs, you said?
Yeah. The less you know, the better. Just, they're bad. Try to stay away.
What's the best way to defeat those types of creatures? Anything? Any best methods? Best practices?
If you start hearing voices in your head, turn around.
Oh no.
Well, I can kind of do that myself, but I get that. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Basically, don't stumble into them. They're bad. They're hungry and territorial.
I feel like you know what's going to happen.
I mean, look, no one wants to brag. It's like, yeah, our sewer's full of OTUGs, but, there they are.
But like traffic stops, you don't want it to happen, but it does, and you're hoping you're going to get by.
Look, it's not something we're proud of, but the sewer has OTUGs.
OTUGs.
So what do they do down there? Play cards? Like wait for people to come and eat them?
And eat more. That's basically what they are. Is they're inhuman eating machines. As he reaches over for another leg
As I think in my
something.
head, I'm like, he looks like an OTUG, doesn't he?
No.
Okay. Oh, come on. Is he secretly? He's in a big coat, and he's just pretending to be this guy.
3 OTUGs in a coat.
Yes.
3 OTUGs in a coat.
That is a punchline of a joke.
The newest sitcom, 3 OTUGs in a coat.
So, as he's explaining the feeding habits of OTUGs in general, you hear a commotion out in the first room you've been in, and you hear Zug screaming like, "No! Stop! No! No!"
I broke a
And then
nail. What the
a
hell?
loud thud. It's like 800 pounds of meat just hit concrete.
Oh.
Weird. But look at on this now. Hi, have a good time.
Um,
Hey.
And Grossman's like, well, that sounds like my time to go. And
Yeah. Exit
he
stage one.
he kind of stands up, grabs his bucket of barbecue meat stuff,
What's barbecue meat sauce?
and
Are you just gonna let him out there be down?
um, you want to check on him?
Sure.
Cool. He's just kind of
Poor Zug. I know.
Cool.
I pinched his cheek like a grandmother. I should have been more careful. Carrie.
and yeah, Grossman and the two street kids are exiting stage left. And then almost the second Grossman is out of the room, four guys with scarf wrapped around their face to conceal their face jump into the room with short swords drawn. There's blood on their short swords, and they've got that crazy look in their eye. And
Do they have brands as well?
can't tell, they're robed. They're kind of that generic ninja looking kind of guys.
Kung Fu fighting.
Yeah.
Fast
Yeah.
fighting. Okay.
And they scream out something. The only word you can make out of it in whatever language they're speaking is the word bail. And they are charging you.
I would like to cast something if I can.
That would be an initiative roll.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm like, well, if anything, this is the second person trying to take over my life. I'm a little, especially if it says bail.
Bail as in bale of hay, or bale the
No,
cardboard?
I'm
Or...
the literal, the one I know most upfront. So 16 plus 2, 18 for whim.
That would be a 16.
Nat 20 to a 24.
Jesus, yikes. Wow, our initiative rolls are, like, on point.
Yeah.
Well, literally everyone was kung fu fighting, so let's bring
Yes.
it on.
Yes.
So, Colt, no surprise here, you have won the initiative roll. There are four guys jumping into the room.
And who's first? Who's first initiative?
Colt is.
Colt.
Okay, so there's four guys jumping in the room. You say they all have short swords. Is there a way I can position myself kind of in between the first two?
Easily.
Yeah. So I will move forward, position myself in between the first two, so that I can actually take two strikes to the guy on my left side, spend a key point, and then attempt to do two strikes with a flurry of blows on the guy to my right side.
Okay.
Kind of get their attention.
Yep, it is a blur of feet and fist.
Just happen to have 4 dice.
To be fair, you don't have to declare your attack targets like that.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, obviously you can just go over, and I just out of habit.
So good.
Sorry. Yep. So I got the first. Okay, so that's a +7. Okay, so the first one is a 12.
That hits.
Oh, 12 hits. Okay.
Yeah.
So then everything else hit because my lowest was a 12.
Okay.
And then the next one is a 23.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have a natural 20, and then I also have a 17 to a 24.
Okay.
Wow.
So that's 4 hits, one of which is a crit,
Kill
Yes.
them all!
and you put 2 and 2.
Yes.
All right.
So for the first guy, got 5 for the first attack, and okay, well together it's 5 and 6, so 11 points for the guy on my left. With
Okay.
I'm gonna do that,
Yep.
and then that's 10 and Okay, so that's 5. The critical is 12 points plus 9 points, so 21 points to the other guy.
Okay. He just collapses, dead. The other guy is pretty messed up as well.
Yeah, so I basically I'll come in and come swinging, and I will throw probably just a punch to the guy's midsection, then a punch right to his lower gut, kind of kidney area, and then while I'm doing that, I'll just let my feet smack the other guy around a couple times, go for like behind his knees and maybe his mid thigh, or behind his knees and knock him down, and probably his head if that's the guy I kill out.
You just scrambled him. The survivor, though, he gets a stab off at you and does 4 damage.
Ouch, that's not fair. Nope. Yeah, and I'm all set.
Yeah. Then the guy that was at the back of the pack is going to leap forward on you, Colt. And yeah, it looks like he attacks in slow motion, and you just kind of do one of these little side step back and get out of range of his sword. Like, it was right at throat level, but it was just so slow for monk speed. So yeah, a 1 has no chance of hitting a monk.
Just gotta train harder.
Yeah. Whim.
Ha. I would. Whoever's remaining, how is there 2 left now, or 1 or 3?
3. One of
3.
which is severely injured from being punched.
I guess I'll go for that guy, the severely injured one, and I will do a cantrip of Firebolt.
Okay.
Which is a +7 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 19 plus 7, so a 26.
Absolutely.
So,
if a 26 doesn't hit, be afraid.
I'm worried. I'm like, oh, they're really good ninjas.
Yeah, be afraid.
Be afraid. Hold on, pull up Firebolt again. And just
2d10.
Thank you. This is why you're the boss.
No, I just have an odd memory that lets me remember character sheets and stats.
Okay, so that is 8. The 2d10, right?
Yep.
Yep, 8.
Okay. He is really not liking his place in life right now, but it's still on his
feet. Is he on fire a little bit because of Firebolt?
Yeah. His robes are
Is he almost like barbecue? Yeah. That's what I want to know. I want
to
create.
No. But
come on, I'm going to help this guy coming back.
There is some
He's
smoke.
Like, it still smells really good.
Yeah, there is some smoke coming off of his robe.
Okay. I can help the aesthetic.
Today's theme of the day is barbecue.
Yeah.
He said that I had to.
The guy who hasn't attacked yet is going to leap forward towards Whim and slice at you. Okay. Does a 15 hit?
15. I have an armor class of 13.
All right.
So he does.
Take 4.
4, he said?
Yep.
4 damage. There we go. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm. Lasdrada.
Hello. So I'm trying to think because I would like to do one thing, but I also want to do another thing. But you know what? I'll do this. I'll say fuck it and go with it. So I would. Where are you? There's a spell that I do want to use. Guiding Bolt.
Okay.
And
which one are you targeting with that?
So who's the strongest right now? Or is there someone who hasn't been hit? Or
give me an insight check.
Okay, let's take a look. That is going to be a. Sorry, 1 second. 12.
You can't really tell. Their masks on their faces. It's hard to figure out who's in charge.
No, I meant like, who is there anyone who hasn't actually been hit by like anything yet, or is there?
Two of the guys haven't been hit.
Okay, I'm gonna go for one of the two guys that have not been hit yet.
The one that charged Wim, or the one that's fighting Colt.
I'm gonna go for the one that's right now on Wim.
Okay.
So let me just take a look. Guiding bolt. So I'm gonna do a roll. Let's see if I can make it.
You can do it. I believe in you.
With the power imbued in me by Wim's help. Oh shit! Nat 20.
Yeah, you did.
Oh my god.
Guiding bolt. I don't know why that's the spell that always crits.
Yeah, it's gonna be played on a 3rd level, so that's going to be.
Okay.
Oh shit! What is that?
That's 12d6.
66. Oh, 12d6. Oh.
Crit. Yeah,
Oh
so,
shit!
yeah.
Fuck.
If you're burning a 3rd level slot for that, that's 12d6 on a crit.
Okay, hold on. So let's see.
Lestrada is now. He's my boy.
Yeah. Let me empty all my dice. So I have 5
boy.
here. Hold on.
Yeah.
This is gonna take some math.
All the math. Do it.
I'm not going to take this away from you, but that guy's dead.
You are an asshole. But okay, hold on.
It's a beauty. Yes.
7. Hold on. Okay, let's see. Yeah, you're right. Fuck it. I'm not gonna count all that.
I mean, yeah.
It's a bazillion.
If your average roll was a 2, he'd be dead.
Yeah. You're right.
So yeah, Wim, this guy that's standing in front of you just gets blasted by this bolt of pure white dwarven fury, and he just kind of almost vaporizes in front of you.
Thank you, my friend. And I put my hand on his. You are a mighty warrior and a good cleric. My name is a cleric.
I'm gonna blush and be like, well, I don't know where it came from. I think he was just you helping me understand my true potential.
You have great things in your future.
Colt, we're back to you.
Well, obviously I'm going to focus on the guy that actually got up on top of me and took a swing.
Okay.
Just a regular straight. Going to make a regular straight attack currently.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cross my heart here. The first one is a 7 to a 14, and the second is a nat 20 to a 27.
Okay. So let's start with that normal hit first.
Destroy it.
Jeez.
So that's 5 points of damage.
Okay.
With an unarmed strike.
We're going to take him out of the equation right away. So let's apply that crit to the other guy.
Yep. Okay. You know what? I probably should have done single attacks at a time. I always forget.
That's fine.
Okay. So the other one is 8 and 4, 12 points of damage with the crit.
Okay. When your fist connects with him, you've done a lot of combat with a lot of fighters. This guy is in a whole different weight class of prepared.
So it's like punching the wall.
Well, he's, you know what a honed killing machine feels like when you connect with them, and this is that guy.
So yeah, so I take the first guy out just kind of kick him down and just leave him down there.
Yes.
Nice little mid-section kick, and then
turn
turn to the other guy.
Is mooks.
Turn to the other guy. I'll shake my hand a little bit because I'm surprised that I got hit or that I hit something that's a little more toned compared to these doughboys earlier.
Yeah. And he's going to return fire. Your 13 does not hit.
Nope.
What about a 14?
No,
No.
he's got to look for 17.
Okay.
Oh, I need your armor, please. Teach me your ways.
I need your armor.
Yeah.
That's just my skin.
Yeah.
Damn you! I'm squishy.
Yeah. You're basically wearing a shirt.
I've got a shirt
He's
and
like,
some
"Dude,
pants.
dude."
Yeah. Khakis.
So yeah.
It's just quick
Oh,
move.
target employee. I love it. I love it.
Yep. Wim, you're up.
You don't want me up. No, nobody wants me up. Okay, so there's only one guy left now?
Yes.
Okay. And how far away is he from me?
The entire room is only 40 feet across. So.
Is he at least 10 feet away from me?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I would like to do poison spray on him.
Okay.
It is a Constitution save of 15.
I think he made that. He made that.
Okay, so he gets half damage or something?
Not on a cantrip. Cantrips are all or
Unless
nothing.
succeed on a Constitution or take. Okay, he does that. Okay, so then, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
No surge, no half damage.
Damn. Alright, trying to save things for future things. Okay.
Lasdrada.
But it is nice
Get
for
away! Get away!
a D12 if he takes it.
I did that.
Yeah. 2d12.
Oh,
Alright.
was it 2? Oh, there's one. Good to know.
All your
yeah.
cantrips are 2 dice.
Because you're 5th level, yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
Alright, so who do we have remaining?
Just the one trained killer.
Let me see. So. And he's already been hurt, really, right?
Yeah, he's taken one solid punch.
Cool. I'm gonna do Toll of the Dead.
Okay.
I'm gonna point at him. And you're gonna hear Christmas bells that are very dreadful fill the air.
Love it.
So target has to make a wisdom saving throw. I'm just gonna do that on a cantrip. So.
Yep. His wisdom saving throw not good.
Nice. Yeah, wisdom 15 or wisdom 14 rather. So.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, he failed.
Excellent. So because he already has missing hit points, he's gonna take 1d12 necrotic damage.
Nope.
Get him.
Yes,
Get him.
he is.
Should be 2d12.
Oh shit! I'm sorry, guys. I'm stupid right now. Okay.
Hey, it's fine.
I am
Perfect.
Have a moment.
right now. I am a certified dumbass bitch. So that's what you get for working in retail. It's professionally.
You work like an open to close shift.
Do not use that in an
Yes.
interview, sir. You were also amazing. That's how you open it.
Listen, they should hire me because I am a certified dumbass bitch. Okay.
Who issues that certification? That's the only thing I want to know.
Do you need a master's for that?
Professionals do. No. Let's see. I got a 22 on that.
Oh,
Damn.
beautiful. Beautiful.
I know I saw
Yeah.
the roll, but I had to get through that first, because...
Yeah. There's some blood leaking from his ears, but he's still on his feet.
Alright, well, yeah.
Rip.
Yeah.
That was beautiful, though.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
There will be limericks in your name.
Yes.
So much trolling all the way.
Yeah.
Colt, what you got?
Well, seeing he's still standing, seeing
Oh,
he's taking a couple good shots from everybody, I'm going to go for him again. And this time, it's 8 to a 7, so it's a 15 to hit him.
That'll hit.
For 9 points, and knowing that, I'll take the second attack if he's not down yet.
No, he's not.
And that one is a 2 to a 9, so 9 probably does not hit.
Nope.
Yeah, so I'm swinging for that punch, give him a good time, and then I'm just not in the good position to strike at him again. I'll try, but not make it, obviously.
Okay. Then he's going to get his opportunity. How do you feel about an 18?
That will connect.
Okay. Let's start by taking 6. And then give me a Constitution save.
Oh, no.
Oh,
I think I have- okay.
Is it against poison? I'm just asking because I
Actually,
get
yes, it is.
advantage.
Yeah, it is.
Yep. Okay, so advantage at 6 and con is +1, so 6 to a 7. Even with advantage, my highest is 7.
Wow. Take 24 as that poison rips through your
Oh
bloodstream.
no!
Yeah, there's no ongoing or lingering effect, but that poison weapon is solid.
Oh, so you wouldn't need a potion for the poison damage. Like it wouldn't be continuous.
No, there's no ongoing
Okay.
effect here. Not with this one.
It's just that one strike, yep. Okay.
Well, evilness. Oh, there.
Whim.
I will firebolt that bitch. So,
Sure.
Just because I saw what happened to my dear friend, who, I mean, he's dear to me just for the fact that we've all been all through this craziness together.
Yeah, you've known him for 6, maybe 7 hours.
It counts to me. You know what? You make friends very easily in the retail business. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yep.
So 15 plus 7 is 22.
Absolutely.
Alrighty, and that is, I can remember my firebolt. What's up? 2d10.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, no, those are 12s. That is not right. Okay, give me a second. The hell you want to do? I mean, hey, I'll go big or go home. There we go. There's the 2.
Spellcasters use all their dice.
15.
I mean, is there any other way?
15 firebolt, fire damage.
Excellent. That lands and does quite a bit. And on as
Incinerate?
for your, No.
Incinerate?
He's still got some fight left in him.
Can it at least burn what's across his face? The cloth that's all across his face?
This edition of D&D doesn't have called shots.
It's fine, I understand.
Yep.
I appreciate you for having me have some flair.
Lasdrada.
Yes, sorry. Hi? Hello?
Yeah. You have an assassin who just put a very poisoned weapon into your tiny friend Colt.
Oh no! I'm sorry. Shit.
Do what you're born to do, sir.
Fuck, I gotta help you. Okay.
I believe in you.
Okay. Shit. Okay, how badly are you hurt right now? Or
How best to answer that?
are you like dead, or are you?
It was 24, right? 24 points. What was
Yeah, 24 plus some others. I don't know what I can say, but let's
I'm just trying to
on,
figure out what how I should
That's true.
best go about
let's
this.
say I'm looking close to the end.
Okay, then you're going to need some. Why the fuck is that like that? That should be there. Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna do some nice healing to you. I got so many here. I'm sorry. I just need to see which one's the best. Prayer healing.
All love.
Yeah, prayer healing. This is
Casting time.
casting time. It's gonna hit you, and also it'll also help you.
The casting time of prayer of healing is 10 minutes.
Oh fuck! No, never mind.
No!
Ah, shit.
Oh, my job doesn't do healing.
Hold on.
potions.
There's another one. I can do cure wounds, which is actually.
Cure wounds is a standard action. Healing word is a bonus action.
Oh,
And
sweet.
you have all those prepared.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do cure wounds first, so that should take care of you at a 3rd level.
Okay.
I thought my alchemy job
that
could
your-
do that.
Final 3rd level slot.
That was my final 3rd level slot. Yes.
Okay.
So that is going to do 1d8 plus, or no, 3d8 plus 3. Oh, my d8s. Where are you? There you are. Do I only have? Oh, I only have 2. Never mind. Okay, and 13 plus 3. So you're gonna have 16 for that, and then I'm gonna, definitely gonna use some healing word on you.
You've already cast the spell this turn. You can only cast cantrips.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Fuck.
And none of your cantrips are a bonus action.
It's okay.
Well, that's okay, because I can at least do some damage, so...
You used your standard action to cast the spell.
that's
Any cantrips
right.
with damage? Any cantrip or
Well,
or
I've only
cantrip is
got.
not a bonus action.
I've only
You
got.
can only cast one leveled spell a turn, unless one of those spells is a cantrip or personal house rule, Misty Step.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, again, I don't know what's wrong with me.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Unfortunately, that is all I can do. But I hope this 16 can help you.
Oh yeah, it will be of service.
Yeah.
I thought
And
my
Colt,
alchemy joke was
you get to go next.
kill him. Kill him.
Okay,
Alchemy joke can make mayonnaise. That's always a bonus.
now, yes,
Can it be a
Slather
saving
me-
mayonnaise, a bomb even?
yeah. Slather me in mayonnaise and watch me fight.
I tried to make that work. A guy came down one day. I was like, yeah.
Mhm.
Slather me in mayonnaise and watch me fight.
That's quotable.
Another T-shirt. Another T-shirt.
Okay, so
my God.
we're gonna try this, and I'm gonna use something I didn't do before, but I'm gonna. Well, okay. Well, actually, why don't I just do the? Well, when I'm gonna do like flurry of blows and spend the key point, I really don't have to announce that until I've taken my first 2 normal attacks, right?
Correct.
Okay, so we're gonna do the first 2 normal attacks before I go there.
All right.
Okay, so the first one was a 14 to a 21,
That'll hit.
and the other one was a 4 to an 11, so that one misses.
That will miss.
Kill him.
Okay, so that's 7 points for the strike on him.
Okay. He still stands.
And I'm gonna spend the key point
Mm-hmm.
and go for the next 2 attacks. But if any of those hit, I can use the open hand technique. If he's not dead, obviously
Okay.
I'm gonna try one of those things. So
Okay. There's no limit on
Okay.
how many key points you can spend in a turn.
1 per turn.
Okay. So you spend that on the flurry.
Yep, but open hand technique is part of it. It says whenever you
Oh,
hit with
okay.
one of your
I see.
flurry of blow attacks,
I
you
see.
can
Okay.
impose one of the following effects.
Yeah. Go for it.
Okay, so let's see if any of those actually hit. That's 14 and a 15.
15 will hit.
So that's 7 points. And as part of the open hand technique, now since I hit him with one of the flurry of blow attacks, he needs to. You know what? No. He needs to make a dex save, DC 14, or be knocked prone.
Okay. He fails and falls.
And it would be in your best interest to stay down before I put my heel into your throat.
He stands up.
He's not into that. I'm sorry.
Was that on
yeah.
his
And
turn? Does he wait
he-
till his turn, or is he after?
his turn is next.
Gotcha.
And he jumps to his feet as quick as you've seen anyone and slashes out at you one more time. He will hit you again for 6. And I believe I'm going to need another Constitution save against the poison.
Save. Come
Just
on,
double
save,
check
buddy.
and make sure that it's... Yeah, it's still poisoned.
Okay, so
Come on,
still
Jake.
advantage.
Mhm.
Okay, so what we have is my highest is a 13.
Okay.
The lowest is a 3.
Take 12. You pass your save on that one.
You're still up.
Oh, I'm still standing.
Okay.
Wobbly, but standing?
Wobbly, yes, for sure.
Whim.
Okay. And again, he's still 10 feet from me.
Uh-huh.
I will do poison spray again. Constitution save of 15.
Fails.
You said 2d12, right?
I believe that's what it is.
Come on, Timora, be with me.
Yes.
Luck, fortune's the fifth. So 6.
Got it on the nose.
You know.
So,
That was it? You kill him?
Yep. He had exactly 6 left.
Yes! You're welcome! Thank
That
you,
laugh,
Tamara.
though, yes.
Thank you.
So yeah, he drops to the floor dead. There are 4 dead men on the ground in front of you. Colt is staggered, bloodied, but unbroken.
Everybody's gone from the guild, too. It's just us.
Oh yeah. The guild hall members all split.
Does not surprise me. They're just gone.
I'm glad that I do have companions worthy of fighting for and dying.
A tear comes to my eyes, and I wipe it away quickly and be like, yes, agreed. You're my only friends, so please don't leave me.
Oh. Never, dear sir. Colton, how do you feel?
He ruined my shirt. Not
I
happy
don't have
about
mending.
that.
I don't have mending. I can't help mending.
And
My damn
I'm
shirt!
sorry. I know a great seamstress, Dolan. She'll take care of you.
no, I could. I've seen. And I thought for a second I was about to see my ancestors, or his ancestors. But no, I'm fine. Maybe, you know what? Let me sit down for a few minutes.
Yeah.
We'll figure
My
this out.
ancestor.
Let's take a short rest so we can collect our thoughts, look over the map, and figure out our next plans. Or should we get Volna before we move forward? I think we should probably find her.
I saw his ancestor. I'm sorry.
I don't really know my family, so I'm like, ancestors, whatever.
Yeah, my many ancestors will fill this entire, the sewer system, so...
Oh my gosh, I saw them. They were really cute around you. They were so big. They were, protecting you. Really adorbs. They all look like that?
A big shadow crosses over the room, and
I just want a minute. Come on.
this large form comes through the doorway, and Zug's there just kind of holding his head. There's a big goose
My
egg kind of
darling,
lump
do you
on
want a
his
jug
head.
of mayonnaise?
And where'd boss go?
Oh,
sit down, my dear. Sit down. Are you thirsty? Would you like anything? I want to know what you need. Would you like beer?
I'm hurt.
Would you like wine?
Oh, okay, hurt. Here, I can provide some healing to that. I'm gonna try and, do a little bit of, a little, minor healing to help it get rid of that bump or hurt area.
Yeah. As Derek reminded me in chat, he has poison resistance, so he took 18 less damage.
Oh, good.
Oh, okay, cool, excellent.
yeah. So I mean, it's not a big deal because we got it this time, but
Yep.
No,
I
I just read it, so it's my fault.
so good.
That's okay.
Yeah, that would have been a difference of 18.
I'm glad you did not fall, friend.
Yeah. Zug kind of leans against the wall and just flops onto his butt, holding
Take your rest,
his
good dear. You work too hard.
boss.
For little
is
pay.
mad. I let them through. I'm supposed to
Your
let anyone through.
your boss isn't gonna care. He left you there. He went away.
Would you like another job?
I can't go out in the city.
Well, darling, we're not going outside the city. We are going to stay down here in the glow and the warmth of the sewers.
The sewer's cold and smells.
Well, don't worry. I promise I have some rations if you're hungry. And a jug full of beer or wine, whichever you prefer.
It's cold and it smells bad.
Is he, what is Zug? Is he a troll? What is he?
He's an ogre.
He's an ogre. Well, that doesn't matter to him. I don't think it would matter.
He's 9 foot tall, a massive
I love him.
mound
That's why I love
of
him. I'm
man.
I can provide you at least once a day with either beer or wine. Your preference, good sir. Out of my lovely jug, but you can't smash it or else you will not have a supply every day. But if you will help us in our endeavors as we move forward,
I gotta catch up to the boss.
don't worry, because you will help your boss get his haul back. And if you do, you will be...
Hall's right here. It hasn't gone nowhere.
No. We will get him a better and grander haul than he can ever imagine. You will be his first in command.
I work the door.
Fair enough.
Not management.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Well,
Management's
not
too much for me.
but
Too much work.
but where you will be, well,
Too much paperwork.
you're looking at management the wrong way, good sir.
Hmm.
It is a life of comfort and love and drink.
God.
Isn't that what you care for?
I wish.
I'll be good. I'll clean up. And boss will be back. Boss always comes back for Zug.
Is there anything that you wish to have? Forget about boss. What do you want?
I'll be fine.
Oh my god. It's killing me.
Just
Ugh.
for a thing, I'm gonna have my alchemy job. What do you guys prefer, wine or beer? Come on, wine or beer? One or the other. What do you want?
Beer.
So, do you like beer? Won't you drink beer?
Zug like beer.
Everyone grab the tankards that have been left here. My alchemy jug will make a lovely... How much beer? I don't know how much beer. I'm gonna tell you
A
that.
lot. A hell of a lot
4
of beer.
gallons
I
of
think it
beer. 4 gallons
Yeah.
of beer. Everybody
You
gets
mean
a little beer. We need a
One
break.
Zug drink.
Well, buddy, hey, I asked him. He did not take the offer, so you know what? He's getting what he's getting. So, everybody gets some beer.
Mhm.
But I also would like to loot the bodies that are left here.
Okay.
Yes.
Because, waste not, what not.
So
Good sir.
after giving the ogre with concussion a massive amount of alcohol.
So he relaxed because he wasn't calling me hard. I tried.
That's okay. No. He's good with it.
It's fine.
Concussed is an ogre's natural state.
But that's why I wanted to I wanted to adopt him. Oh.
New plot line.
I wanted a bodyguard
It's
for my
all about
store,
this
it's
ogre.
fine.
Forget about the main plot. We're
I
just
wanted
taking care
a
of this
bodyguard for
ogre.
my store.
Yeah.
Trust me, as tiny as the gondola wonder is, I wanted the big guy in front, so you get the contrast. But I digress. It's good.
The 4 dead men.
Yes. Give me their things.
They, in addition to their short swords, they all have an extra 3 or 4 knives stashed on them.
Anyone else would like?
And then all of them are heavily tattooed, but the one who had the poison sword is literally covered from head to ankle with different types of tattoos, and they're all religious in nature.
At least one of each of the ones we own.
Yeah. You see that fire knife motif in several of them, but the other one that you see prominently is I think it's a stylized skull.
The what skull?
I think it's a skull with blood drops around it. Double check that.
The like torture or something?
They're just posers.
They hang out Hot Topic. They think they're real shit. They're not. It's Oh My Gap. Come on.
You poser.
I hate that word so much. I hate that.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
it's a skull with like a swirl of blood drops around it, right in the center of his chest.
Would any of us recognize it?
Nick, give me a religion roll.
Yes. Give me 1 second. I have to navigate to that page. There we go. Ooh, 23.
Oh, nice.
That is most certainly associated with Baal, the Lord of Murder.
That's associated with Bao, the Lord of Murder, as I read from the
bitch.
dictionary. I mean, my encyclopedia of DM. That's not good. I can tell you that much from it.
Well, why did all of them choose us? Like what?
I
Fire knives. It's all the fire knives. They're all a cult to that
Are they really?
guy. Yeah, I mean that's what I hear. I mean, and I take a second and I step back and not wanting to be a further burden on everybody, but knowing that I'm actually kind of still pretty beat up. I'm gonna use the wholeness of body that I can use once per long rest and give myself.
Yeah, would this be a long rest or a short rest? I don't know. I guess if we're
Short rest takes about an hour, so you're not there yet.
okay.
And just give myself 18 back.
Okay.
Wow. But
The other thing that you find on him is you find it's like a piece of stiff leather folded in half and wrapped in silk cloth, and there's something black and gooey on the inside of it.
Would that be the offending poison, or
Yeah, that looks like that's how
Perhaps.
he was poisoning his weapon.
Flubber?
You would.
No.
Yeah, it's one of the things like you'd expect him to like slide it across the blade to poison it quickly.
So we can save that if anyone wants to save that to use it in the future.
Do any of you even have edged weapons?
I have daggers.
I do. I actually have a battle axe. So.
Oh, battle axe would count.
Yeah. Does that have an
I don't know
edge?
I don't know why I thought you were hammered.
Well, I actually for some reason have both. But no, wait,
I'm
hold
really
on.
good with cutting up herbs. That's the only reason I have a dagger. So.
I do have a short sword. I just never use it.
Oh no, I have a battle axe. No, I don't. I have a warhammer. You're right, but I'm able to use a battle axe.
Yeah.
So my bad.
Can I learn how to make this? Since I was an alchemist before.
Not here and not now, but if you take that sample, you might be able to reverse engineer it.
Could I take a sample of that? 'Cause
Yeah,
I have
yeah,
some
you-
empty vials.
Yeah, well, the way it is right now is like you're not sure if you like scrape enough of it off to get it into a vial, but it looks like it's smeared in there and it's good for however long it takes for it to dry out.
Gotcha.
Let's say if you
So, yeah.
wrap it in like a slightly damp cloth, maybe that would keep it from drying out faster.
Would the beer make it dry out? Because I still have a lot left in this jug. They keep it moist. No, it's yeast. It probably won't eat it off.
Yeah, I don't know if the beer would help on that
Yeah.
one. Give me a nature check.
Nah, well, alright, good. I hope so. No. Yeah, I'm +5 to nature. Okay, good. I have 8 + 5, 13.
You're pretty sure the beer would make it worse.
Ah, okay, good. Damn you, yeast. But
Alcohol.
you're good to imbibe.
Yeah, the alcohol would be the problem. So yes, other than that, they've got nothing else on them. Best you can figure out is they were tracking the Thieves Guild, and we're trying to find the rest of them.
I want to take one of their face wraps and I want to put it in my pocket. There's a reason for it for later, but I want to bring it with me.
Sure.
I see Colt do this. I'm like, is this beneficial? Should we all take their face wraps?
Well, I just figured there might be a point in the sewer where, as our friend Zug here said, it smells bad. This might help
Yes.
filter it a little.
I'm gonna
I
quickly take it and be like, "Good point," and then shove it right
I
in my
will
pocket.
concur. Okay.
It already stinks, but why not?
By this point, Zug has finished most of that beer.
I hope you enjoyed it.
God.
He's snoring.
Good.
Zug reminds me of the thing from the
Good dear.
Goonies. Oh, Chunk.
Chunk.
Chunk. Zug,
Perfect people, thank you.
Yeah, just like mashing a Snickers into his face hole.
Oh, if I had that magic, I would have given him a Snickers.
Yeah.
Whatever needed.
Zug's head hurt.
Yeah. You can't go home with me. It's okay. I'm sorry. Oh no, you can. I guess. Yeah. No. The
Yeah, we're trying to
You
get
can
you
say
to,
it,
but you
please.
don't want to.
Hey, you guys. Kevin, if you don't have that happen later, he just shows up at the end when we're about to die from the fire.
Yeah, oh my god, yes, please.
I gave him beer, damn it! His boss probably didn't give him anything. Ever. So,
Zug has made new friends and then passed out.
With a concussion and alcohol.
Yeah.
Oh, what a good
he'll be fine.
combination.
Oh my god, was so wasted. He's like, I feel a need to hold the soul. It's great, you know?
Do you need
Before
I'm sorry.
Before we
Magic,
go,
magic.
just want to tilt his head so he doesn't swallow his own
Yeah, we don't
vomit,
want that.
and then we can leave.
Proper
Oh, yeah,
safety
yeah.
protocols all around, of course.
Yeah. Do you need
Yeah,
first
yeah.
aid? No. Here, have some alcohol.
What's that? Lesser restoration? Can you help the poor soul?
Yeah.
Now, hang on. Any dwarven combat medic would have done the same thing.
I mean, to be fair, yeah, you're right.
I was just trying to calm his nerves.
Mhm.
That's all.
And for that, he appreciates it.
I hope so.
So yeah,
So,
you've defeated the assassins. You have your map through the sewers.
Yes.
You're fairly certain that there's going to be checkpoints between you and the old guild hall.
Yeah.
And the fire knives have Princess Alucera.
But is she in another castle? That's what I want to know.
Unlikely.
Okay. Just so I'm not going into false pretenses. That's all.
No.
These damn princesses, man, they're so annoying.
Mhm.
How long you were staying there to rest, relax, search bodies? Would that have been a short rest?
Yeah. If you want to take a short rest here, that's
Okay.
not a problem. That'll let you spend hit dice. That's when you'd probably want to use that healing word spell if you want to use it during a short rest.
Yes, yeah, I can definitely do that. So hold on.
I mean, that's I think that's basically how it's built to be used is during short rest or instead of a short rest.
Right.
Yeah.
So who? Yeah. No. Cole, you needed that badly, right?
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, I could use. I'm about a third down. Probably not. About. I don't know. How do we handle this? Are we allowed to
yeah,
give numbers?
Yeah,
or?
give numbers. It's just easier.
Okay, so I need. I'm 18 off of max,
18.
Okay.
and my low.
No,
Yep, 18 more off max. I have 21 out of 39, and my lowest was 2 out of 39.
Oh Jesus. Okay. Yeah. I'll do healing run on you to give you some of that back. So let me do that for you right now.
So, well, just for me, for knowing, so short rest, is that just hit dice?
Well,
Or-
during a short rest, for sorcerer, none of your spells reset.
well, that I know. That I know.
Right.
Yeah.
You can spend hit dice during a short rest.
Okay.
You have 1 hit die per level, so you currently have 6.
So, yeah, I
You can
just-
spend them one at a time,
Okay.
and you basically just roll your the hit die, and add your Constitution modifier to each one.
Okay.
On a long rest, you recharge half of your full hit dice.
So I'm gonna cast it at first level, which I just did. So that's 2 plus 3, so 5. I know it's not a lot, but it at least will help you.
Yeah, I can use a couple of hit dice anyway, but that's a good. That's going to get me not to have to use all of them, so that's good.
I used 1 hit die for 6, right? You said.
It would be, I think that's what you took was 6.
So I did use the hit dice and I got 4. So I'm back to full. Hey.
Alright.
You know, I'm chilling, drinking beer. You know, you want to mellow. And
It's all good.
I'm just straight chilling.
long day. You know, a long day at work. You know, people were just like insults. Ah, what the hell?
Yep. It's like being on Twitter. Don't at me. I'm just straight chilling.
So yeah, you find yourselves, with the exception of the snoring Zug, alone in the temporary guild headquarters of the Tilverton Thieves Guild.
Did they leave anything?
That would require some sign. There's multiple rooms that go off of this one.
But will we know if they would take so long to come back? I mean, the main guy with the punch is not here. I mean, sleeping right now.
Your guess is as good as anyone's right now on what Grossman's evacuation plan is.
Gotcha. What would you gentlemen like to do? Would you like to go straight to the checkpoints or take a look at the wares?
Well, I think if we take anything, we jeopardize our
Contract.
our contract and our friendship with this guy.
Gotcha.
So
Good
whatever we take needs to be small and easily forgotten. So let's take a look.
Well, I just want to look. Doesn't mean I'm going to take. I just understand, window shopping, as you will.
Huh. And the
As
five
a
finger
guild
discount.
person.
Yeah.
Well, they just chose that I saved their home. We saved their home, actually. We should get some reward. That wasn't a part of the original contract.
Yeah. Sorry you got
Yeah,
chased out of your home, but I had to take some of
they've
your
set up
shit.
shop here pretty well. You can find like a general purpose barracks room where you would assume anywhere between 12 to 20 people could bunk out here. Nothing too fantastic available there. There's a kitchen.
Any healing potions, something like that. I'm looking for things to help us in the long run. Like long-term things.
Give me
Because I know how long it takes.
Investigation check.
Investigation. I got a 4. Fabulous. Investigation.
Fabulous.
Plus 2, 6. I love the lint on that bed. Look at that lint. It's amazing.
Yeah,
It's so fabulous. I'm like, dude, this will save our lives.
You find Grossman's quarters, and
And I find chicken bones everywhere.
no. Someone's been cleaning up here. The kitchen is right across the hall, though.
No,
but
that's convenient.
Can I get
Yeah.
pepper? I just want to hold pepper. Just like bounce of pepper.
yeah, you can find.
I feel like my 6 could do that.
Well, when you go over to the kitchen, yeah, finding pepper is not that hard.
I want a nice little pouch of pepper.
Sure.
Yeah,
Okay,
we're gonna
thank you.
take their condiments.
I am totally doing a Peter Pan Lost Boys action of finger pepper and just bring you people. So
If you ever have
Follow me,
dogs
jerk.
chasing you, that pepper is worth its weight in gold.
I'm gonna take a pound. Yeah.
So you can still make fish, but you're gonna have no lemons.
Well, you know what? I'll take what I can do. You know what? I
Lemon
need
pepper.
long run, long term, long
The
term.
winning combination there.
The other thing you find in Grossman's room is you find a bundled pack of notes as he's been kind of writing a makeshift diary over the last couple of days, and he's been following the activity of the Fire and Knives pretty well since they got kicked out of their own guild hall. And he notes that they came into town with 5 people, all unconscious, and
How was
stashed them at the inn.
You said 5 people?
5 people.
This one
5.
was before us.
But there's only 4 of us, yeah.
Correct.
Does it describe who was there? Or each person was? Because I would think they would take detailed notes as being what their competition is doing.
No, it's 5 people. Other than noting that one of them was a dwarf and one of them was a
Some
halfling.
shit reporters.
Yeah, other than noting that one was a dwarf and another was a halfling. That's all they had on that. And then he's got a rough sketch of the symbols on your arm. And he's got the top 3 labeled, same way that Filani had told you they were. And then the other 2, he's just got kind of a question mark against the bottom 2.
Now, thinking back on everything with what happened, like I guess a back insight check or whatever thing, do I think Filani had anything to do with it? Just because I'm finding patterns of things.
Yeah, give me an insight roll.
Natural 20.
Oh shit.
And my insight is plus 3. So 23.
No, you don't think that she had anything to do with that. When you left for Shadowdale, you basically, like, the last thing you remember is walking out of town. And then walking, and it just kind of gets fuzzy from there, where you can't really even figure out how far you had gotten.
Anyone in her employ in that regard that what I was talking about with?
No.
I think I was
doesn't-
very low key with who I was telling what was happening to me. I think I didn't want to tell too many people because I was worried about the
No.
ramifications of what happened.
If anything, you might have just been a traveler on a road,
Okay.
and you were a target of opportunity.
Okay. Just orange, man. Orange everywhere. Orange.
Too much orange.
Ew, ew. Yeah, forget the, Kill Bill red. Ew, ew. It's all red.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Orange.
Okay.
Orange is the new anxiety.
I know.
Is anyone else gonna give the room a search?
I might as well.
Please do.
I might as well take a search on it too.
Sure.
Alright.
For you, it's a history check because you have stone cunning.
Yes. Ooh.
Ooh, nice.
I love your marble. Where'd you get it? Let's see. That is a 4.
Okay. Is that how dwarven stone cunning works?
I don't actually know. I totally forgot I even had that.
Passive perception.
Okay.
What? My passive insight is 13.
Yeah, my passive my passive
Yeah, all the
insight's
passive
16. Yeah, passive 16.
Okay.
So
All the
that's
passive.
Nick, what did you roll on the die?
well, I had a 3 on die, but +1.
Okay. Okay. For stone cunning, you're a total of +7.
Oh, wait.
It'll help.
It counts as a history check, as if you were proficient in history and had expertise in history.
Oh
So it's your
shit.
proficiency bonus. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes it a 10. So.
Yeah. On the back wall of Grossman's room, you spot a hairline crack in the stone.
Does it?
It's a razor sharp straight line.
Oh,
So it's not possibly natural.
unless it's some unnatural stone. I'm gonna inspect it a little bit more and see if I can determine if a weapon made this or if it was made like.
You give it just the slightest little push. You hear a click, and a door open.
Oh shit!
Here.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Um,
Turn around. Like, I always liked you best.
Damn! I'm gonna like. This door, I'm assuming it leads to like a secret room.
yeah.
Oh fuck! I'm gonna look into that room with my. I'm assuming it's not lit, right?
No, but you've got dark vision, so
I
it doesn't
do.
matter so much.
So I'm gonna take a look.
I think halflings don't have dark vision. I don't think, but I think I know tieflings do.
Just let me know.
No, I don't believe I do.
So yeah, Lestrada.
Let me know what you need.
What you see in that room is it's small, maybe 5 feet square, and across the back wall there's a bench about 2 feet high, 2 feet out, going from left to right across the back of the room. And there's a pile of 21 platinum coins, all laying face up on that bench.
So they're taking up the entire seat of the bench, right?
Now, well, they're not taking up the entire seat. Like, they're spaced out and like evenly spaced. So they're definitely put there with purposeful intent.
Is this like an Indiana Jones puzzle?
I wanted to sit on the bench so bad, but now that there's coins in my way, I don't know if I'm going to do that.
Is that payment for services? Guys, do you think maybe
Can I check for traps?
maybe he set us up?
I don't. Well, looking at how it is,
Well,
that's too meticulous.
A platinum coin is only worth about, I think they're 10 gold pieces. So while they're significant, 21 of them is not a massive pile of treasure. Definitely not a princess's ransom.
No, that's like 200 gold. That's really. That's just like maybe like a small savings account.
Just to seek your. Yeah.
But that would be, like, I think, what if it's the price to get us here to get us attacked by those assassins?
No, you're being too paranoid. That's again, look at how it's laid out. It's too meticulous. It's set up for someone to touch and then set off something.
Could we observe the trap from here? We don't have to touch anything, just see if there's a.
What? Let me
Who
try
can
it.
do that if
I'm
anyone can?
You can't see
I'm
it.
pretty good at moving.
No, I'm
pretty
saying
good
it
at
looks
moving.
like if you're saying it's too meticulous, I'm like, well.
You'd be suspicious of it. Don't.
It's
Yeah.
3 rows of 7.
That's unusual. He's a psychopath. Don't touch it.
I mean, he's gluttonous, so he would probably have more.
Yeah, that's suspicious. Don't touch it. Just, I like I said, I want to sit on that bench because it looks really, really nice to sit on. But
You like the quality? Yeah.
I love the quality. That's cedar, though.
No, it's stone.
Oh shit, that's stone though.
Yeah. It's carved right into
It's
the
quartz.
same.
You meant to say quartz. I understand.
Shit, yeah. Fuck. My eyes, they deceive me sometimes. You know what? Against my better judgment, I'm gonna like put like 1 foot into the room and see what happens. Anything?
Dead silent.
I'm gonna take that same foot and extend it a little further into the room.
Nothing at all happened.
Creep across the floor with your toes.
Oh my god.
I can't heal you, so good luck, buddy.
I'm gonna step back into the main room in safety and be like, okay,
Throw a rock at it or a pillow, and then we'll see what happens.
Okay, I'll take my mace that I'm not using it, throw it into the room.
Let's see how it's scattered.
Are you throwing it at the bench with the coins? Or just tossing it on the floor?
It's tempting. It's so
Wait,
tempting.
we got chairs, we got things. We can make this happen. Don't worry. If you really
Oh yeah,
want
like
to
actually, you know what?
Throw things at it.
Yeah,
We'll do
throw
it.
things on the bench.
The coins will scatter.
We're just gonna take.
Figure it out, it's fine.
You're just gonna see
But
us.
if you would like to try.
I mean, let's take all the furniture, start throwing it at the bench.
Is it illusion? I want to tell you.
Oh my god, I kind of want to take the mace and throw it at the bench.
Go for it. Colt's there.
Yeah. Let me know.
Back behind you, say.
yeah, I'm
You're throwing it at the bench?
Yeah, I'm gonna throw it at the bench.
I ain't in that room at
Okay.
all. In my pack.
Coins go scattering onto the floor.
Guys, no.
And it does. One of the coins is doing that thing where it like spins in
Whoa.
place, and like makes a lot of noise before it finally stops moving.
Okay. I thought I was gonna keep spinning like it's the end of Inception, like we're just stuck in it. Spoiler alert. Okay, well, it looks safe, and now I feel really bad, like a big asshole for making a mess, so,
We could always have the ninja stuck it. If we pull some bodies out. Wait, I am not good then, if I do that. I am not kind of good at
but listen, what, we're not gonna take it. How about we just lay some bodies near it saying they tried to, but we had to stop them?
I like it, because the guy who's in charge is, well, at the moment, is out cold. Sure, I like it. Why not? Let's do it. I never
So
said
you're
it was
gonna move the
honest.
bodies into here.
We're gonna move, maybe a body.
I will mess with some beds like we were fighting in here. I sold them take the money. That was really the target.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Yeah.
We're horrible
drag one of the
people.
bodies.
No, why not? I don't know. I'm chaotic, so
Yep. You drag one of the bodies in here.
sure.
Yeah.
The guy that looks toughest, the guy that looks, he made that far. He made it that
Yeah.
far.
The-
And
this-
we'll mess with the beds and flip them over, like we were fighting really hard.
Mhm.
A couple firebolts to singe some things, like it was like a big battle because it's cantrip.
Maybe
Why not?
I should grab my
I
mace,
was
so...
a woman after all. I know. I know how to make things look good.
give me a deceptions check with advantage to fake a crime scene.
Wait, all of us, or...
We're amateur
Just-
crime scene
Just Wim.
reenact.
Oh my
Yep,
god.
it's Wim's plan.
Thank you. 14 plus, you said deception?
Yep.
So 18 total. 18
Was that
total.
with advantage?
Advantage. Yeah, 14 was my highest.
Okay.
And then plus 4 for deception.
Yeah. Yeah. You look across. It's like, yeah,
So 18.
this looks like it's exactly what I wanted it to look like.
They broke through. We scaled the other 3, like through, like,
Mhm.
you know, we saved him. First of all, where he
Yep.
was, you know.
Hold
And
on.
then-
Well, let me grab my mace to make sure that we're not, like, leaving incriminating
We
evidence.
take all the money. We take all the platinum.
No, don't take the platinum.
No,
Leave
we
it.
don't take the platinum. I'm sorry. No, I listen to you guys. I will listen to you.
Okay.
Oh.
He was trying to get. We were just really making
So
like a
You
crime
take
scene.
the mace, leave the
Yeah.
body, you leave the
Cool.
platinum.
Yeah, I will leave the platform because I will be good that way. Sorry, no, I thought we were going to extend. We were criminal.
Okay.
Oh shit.
And we're going to end there as you guys are pointed out towards the sewers.
Well, we now know how we're going to go. Would you like to rest before
Holy
we...
shit.
Should we rest after this, or... The real target was the coins, yeah?
We can decide that between now and next session on whether you want to take a rest here or not. But that's a good place to end it off.
Yeah.
That was
Oh my
very
god, that was
cool.
fun. Thanks, guys. That was so fun. Thank you.
Oh no, that was excellent. I never know how you guys are going to do things, and I'm not going to try to figure it out until it happens.
Yeah.
If anyone's going to try to track me down between now and our next game, Evil Sales Ass on Twitter is where to find me. I've been talking more about D&D than work lately, which makes me happy because I don't like talking about work that much. I was actually thinking about that, but it's
Evil
branding
D&D
now.
man. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's really not. Don't go.
No.
You're not evil.
I'm going to stick with it for
You're
now.
good.
But Lauren, let's go off to you next.
Hi, I'm Lauren. You can find me at The Splintering on Twitter. That was actually a book that I was trying to write for the longest time, and it did not happen. So, but yeah, nobody took it, so I'm really happy. Yeah. Next.
And from there, over to Derek.
Derek, and I'm normally on Twitter at Disposable Idiot, but I won't probably be there too much this week. I'm having dental surgery tomorrow morning. Gonna have some gums cut to lengthen. They call it crown lengthening. It's fun. Anyway, that's what I'll be doing, and that's what I'll be doing this week. You guys have fun.
Oh man.
Nick, you're the final.
Yes, find me at BlueAura94YT on Twitter. You can also find me on the Carpe Nerdus page. Yeah. Hi guys, I can speak. I'm good. Speaking, one of my strong skills. Hire me. So basically, I haven't talked about work like I said I would, just because. Why bother talk about a place that you don't feel like you work anymore?
Yeah.
You just kind of exist.
Yeah, you get to phone it in for the next week and a half.
I'm sorry?
You get to phone it in for the next week and a half. You just show up, punch a clock, and go home.
Yeah, pretty much. I get paid to exist in a space.
Hide all the time.
Yep.
Roll a really good stealth check. Do you?
Pretty much.
All right.
But yeah, no, find me. I'll be kind of more active on the Carpe Nerdus page than anything. But I will not be here for tomorrow's game, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah. The horned...
Yeah.
The
You
horned
just woke up, man.
I know, I just
Go
woke
back
up
to
to
bed.
go right back to sleep.
Yep,
Sorry.
Tomorrow night we
Super
go back to
tired.
Waterdeep to run the game there. They're not trying to kill any kings, but there's a serial killer on the loose. So I like how that's
Their
working.
poor ears. I feel it. Oh my god. My horn. Did he take my horn? He took my horn.
All right, guys. You
That
all
was
have
his
a
first
good
thing.
night.
It wasn't.
We are done here.
Alrighty. Have a great night, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.